Hey, y'all. What's going on? Me and Yana, we here live. We're gonna wait on a few people to come on, but we are going to talk about this Boss Talk Collective that we about to
Um,
have coming here in Akron, Ohio. I am so excited about it. We've been needing this.
yeah,
So
yeah.
whew, we've been
And I
needing it
think
so
what I
bad.
love about you is you are always true to your authenticity, right? So you're not about that, oh, it's January, new year, new me. You're like,
Uh-uh.
bosses need talks right now, today. You kind of, push through this fourth quarter and see what's on the horizon for what's going to be coming in the new year. But we got to get ready for that now. So we need to have a gathering, a meeting of the minds. We need to bring the mommy moguls together and we need to do what we do as women in community. So that's why I'm so excited that the folks, listen, for the ones who are going to be smart enough to invest in themselves and to do themselves a favor tonight and tap on in, y'all gonna want to ear hustle on this conversation because it's gonna give you a little bit of an appetizer to let you know what to expect when we land and take over. Because Akron, I don't think y'all ready. I don't think y'all ready, but you better get ready and you better ask somebody because we're not coming one, we're not coming two, we coming squad deep. It's gonna be a takeover and we're going to celebrate and elevate this queen that we all know and love as Lifer Vet. Because let me tell you something, her life, baby, get yourself right. Just buckle your seatbelt, get you a good glass of wine, and get ready because she's going to take you on a journey that you will not forget. It will change your life. So, Vet,
Yes,
please tell the
ma'am.
people what was the inspiration behind this whole like boss talk and collective. Like you chose the word collective, which is real significant. So like how was this born, like your brainchild?
You know it's crazy. Me and Britt was on the phone,
Mhm.
and girl, I think me and Britt was on the phone for about 3-4 hours.
Shout out to the plug, Britt Miller, Aunt Mrs. Britt Miller. If y'all don't know who she is, I don't know where you live, but shout out to the plug, the one and only celebrity PR sealer of deals herself, Mrs. Britt Miller. Shout out, we miss you, Queen.
Yes, we do. So me and Britt was talking, and all of a sudden we got on, like, you know how small Philly is
Hmm.
and how small Akron is, and we was basically talking about like the things in our small towns when people, they're not comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when they see you doing things that they're normally not used to seeing, they don't applaud it, they will hate on it.
Mm,
So it's like everything, it goes about like the opposite in a negative form. So me and Brett was just like, let's do a boss collective, because I was telling her like it's a lot of dope females and
yes.
men here in Akron, Ohio, and the same as it is up there in Philly.
Hmm.
And like we like bosses, but it should be no way that we are so divided the way we
Yeah.
are. And a lot of times, what I notice here at home is you will have an event, but you will see the same people at every single event,
Yep.
same people every time taking pictures. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And I just got so tired of seeing that, because I'm more of an outside the box person. So I traveled a lot. I've seen
Hmm.
how networking is supposed to go. I saw how broad networking can go, but
Yeah.
it's all about who you have in the room. You can't have the same people that you grew up with in a room and think you're going to elevate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't have the same people in a room at every single event and you think something is supposed to transpire when no one isn't actually doing nothing to help you get to the next level.
Hmm.
So this is a way where me and Britt just came together, and she bring her people, I bring my people, and we just bring a whole bunch of individuals from different cities and different states, where they could all just be in one room and they could
Yeah.
be able to elevate and share information amongst each other, and then we could see how things will go as far as people networking and
Hmm.
knowing somebody somewhere else that's maybe even doing better than them. I love people that's doing better than me. so because I can learn from them, and
That's it.
we can't be afraid of that. So
Right.
this is why I have you and all these other amazing women coming here, and I even want y'all to come here even more often after you leave
Oh,
here.
it's on. It's
Yes.
on.
So we could continue this and we could continue to grow and watch so many people elevate, because black owned businesses, like we be stagnant sometimes. We just be in
Hmm.
one place. When we come together, it'll be a problem.
I'm telling you. And what I love is the gym that you already dropped. Because I mean, I know y'all tap in and y'all tune in and y'all smart enough to be on, on that's, on her page and to know what's going on. So the one thing that I love that you talked about really was how to demonstrate the fact that exposure is what's the key to elevation, right? Because like you said, so many amazing women out here doing their thing, dominating in their lanes, but
Yeah.
there's still a divide. It's still an information gap. It's still a lack of community and connection. And so I love nothing more than to, as a strategist myself, I love nothing more than to see a problem and to solve it. And I feel like that's really what you and Britt tapped into, this
Yeah.
problem that keeps women not even, I think, intentionally so much divided, but it feeds into that whole rumor of, oh, women are catty, they can't get along, they can't come together and collab and all of that stuff. And so y'all saw the problem and y'all were like, well, listen, we're going to step up with this solution. But this is
Yeah.
more than just a solution. This is literally a game changing moment because, like you said, you had people coming from different lanes of industry. You had people coming literally from different parts of the country. You had people who are coming who are at different levels in the game. And
Yeah.
all of those things really do create like the ultimate opportunity if you had the audacity to get your butt in the room. And so I gotta just
Yes.
shout out all of the ladies who already booked those flights and hooked up their rides and all of this stuff, and they already know they want to be in the room. Y'all, my tribe, they know how I feel about getting your butt in the room. There's something
Yes.
about when you're in the room. Now, don't get me wrong. COVID forced us all to pivot. So you often will see that you have the virtual alternative and all of that kind of stuff. But it's nothing like you being hungry for something and you get in a room and you get fed live and in color and in person and out loud. That's something that's a game changer. And you can't minimize that because you can't go
Right.
back to how you were before you came into the room. So that when you decided to open up your room, right? Because this is you hosting all of us, right? And bringing us on your turf and showing us, what your city has to offer. When you decided to create this room, what was the one thing that you wanted to make sure was in the room for all of these ladies that are answering the call? What's the one thing they are guaranteed to experience or to get or to see in the room?
I believe the watch after hearing everyone on the panel,
Hmm.
I believe every woman will be motivated to see more about themselves as an individual and also their brand.
Yeah,
Their focus is going to be different. It's going to shift
yeah, yeah.
when we're in there, because a lot of information that y'all give is information they never heard. And
That's
and the
good.
and the reason being for that is because a lot of people withhold information to actually help someone elevate.
Yeah,
So with me having y'all in the room and y'all gonna share so much information, it's not gonna be withheld because it's for whoever is in that room.
absolutely.
And that's what it's for. And even y'all just being on the panel, y'all gonna be able to elevate too, because maybe somebody could touch y'all and say something just so motivating and empowering of something you never heard. Because a lot of times when we are working, we working out of passion. This is
Yeah.
something that we love to do and everything, and sometimes we need to know if we really making the impact that we really are trying to make. So it'd be something amazing too for someone to approach y'all and say, thank you, or could you help me? I needed this. I
Yeah.
I appreciate you. So it's could come in different forms of all of us being in a room and be able to say these things to each other, which are things that you never really hear much in a room with other women because we're so much in a mean girl phase.
Mm,
So the thing is about us
wow.
being in this room, it's not about a mean girl phase. It's about us shifting in an amazing elevating phase for our businesses and ourselves to be better at what we are trying to do so we could get to it.
Yeah.
Because we a lot of people wait for a new season or a new me, new year, how you were saying,
Mhm.
new year. But like, what about tomorrow? What about tonight? You know, you shouldn't limit yourself. That's limiting yourself of time that's being wasted when you could really just start right now or
Yeah.
tomorrow for you to be able to get these things done that you're trying to do for yourself. So
Listen.
this is the assignment for us to be able to have something like this.
Cause you over here talking heavy. I don't know if y'all caught that, but this is one of my favorite things about that. Like since the first time we had a chance to connect, I love the fact that she talks so heavy and she will punch you right in your face with the truth of the matter, but always has a smile, right? And I feel like that's
You
her
did say
trademark.
that. You
For
did
real, like
say that.
I say it to you every single time we get a chance to like rock out and be together because I feel like it's almost like your trademark, right? It's the signature thing that people get from you is that smile. But I feel like the smile is there because after I gut punch you and after I challenge you, like you just challenged all of us, what about tonight? Forget tomorrow, forget New Year. What about tonight? What are you doing with the now, the opportunity of now, right? And so then after we get that hard gut check, then it's a warm smile that's waiting for
Mhm.
us, like, but you gonna be all right, boo. I got you. And that's the power of Vet, right? Vet is the get your life queen, but she does it in such a gentle way, right? Because again, shout out to our queen. Listen, we repping for our queen, Britt Miller tonight. I'm telling you, Britt will read you your rights and keep pushing with love,
Yeah,
but she will and keep it pushing. Vet will at least smile at you like you all right. You gonna be all right. You know what I mean? And you kind of you need that sugar and that
their
spice.
balance.
Yes, you need it because especially as women, I think that one of the things that we do is we like lean hard in one direction or the other, and we don't feel like we can be all the things sometimes, even though Shaka said, I'm every woman, it's all in me, right? But sometimes we act like we can't be all those women because we scared of what other people will think or say. So, oh, they gonna call
Yes.
you bipolar. Oh, they gonna say you angry black woman. Oh, you just trying to be, like you said earlier, you won't be a mean girl. They try to label you, and I
Yes.
talk to my tribe a lot all the time about the limitation of labeling, right? So we don't buy into the labels, we buy into the levels because we know that this thing is levels to it. And so when you talk about the challenge, that the mantle that's going to be in this room, I get excited about it. And I'm so honored to be able to actually function in the role of a host, right? Because for me, what that does is it allows me to literally I get to mingle with every single one of you ladies, whatever
Yes.
panel you on, whatever time you on the stage, whoever. I get a chance to literally engage with every single person. And I feel like that's like an immeasurable blessing, right? And I think that's a message for somebody, because somebody that is tapped into your tribe and following your vibe, they are coveting what somebody else has, right? They looking at that and they're like, well, that just says she traveled a lot and that got multiple businesses and that does this and that does that. And you are measuring yourself against the metric of that when that is trying to pour into you and activate you to be the best version of you. And so it's like literally an opportunity for you to truly see yourself for the greatness that lives on the inside of you, and then get connected to the strategies and the stories and all of the things that are going to help you to push that out, because somebody's waiting on the real you. Eminem said, would the real Slim Shady please stand up? We waiting for you, sis, to stand up and to do what
Yeah.
you do best, like only you can. But you busy looking at my sis and you looking at that like, but look at how and look at what. And yeah, I know she Forbes. I know she's a Forbes girl. I know she rocks with the black card. I know she's a multiple mogul mama. She's out here doing it in different lanes and doing it big at all times. but I also need you to know the backstory, right? I also need
Right.
you to know the character of the woman that you're looking at, because the person you're looking at, that smile did not come easy. Do you know how much she paid, the cost that she has paid to be able to smile even when everybody is throwing shade? You don't know. You think you know, but you really have no idea. But when you get in this room, this is going to be the time where you get to touch the real her. This is going to be the time where you get to be exposed to Britt Miller and really understand what these ladies have done to evolve into where they are today, because they started somewhere, and you'll be
Yeah.
surprised at how some of their journeys may mirror some of yours at different points. You don't know until you come into the room. So that when you think about like a pivotal moment along your journey, right? When you started to launch out into business, what's one moment, like a mentor moment that you can think of that really changed the game for you when you came in connection with somebody who saw you and was willing to pour into you and pull you up the way that you're doing through this opportunity for the ladies?
Can I be honest?
Yes.
I haven't gotten that yet.
Wow. That's powerful. That's powerful.
Seriously, I haven't reached that peak yet.
That's powerful. And I'm gonna tell you why that's so powerful. Because I think that, one, to see you flowing the way you flow, and for you to have not yet come to that part, right? As I think that was Akeem in Coming to America. We have not come to that part, right? For you to show up and show out the way you do, and your journey into that moment in on your timeline, that's powerful, because that says to me there's literally no excuse for why you cannot do what you need to do. It doesn't
Mm-mm.
matter who believes in you. It doesn't matter who co-signs on the version of you that you are today. It doesn't matter who's willing to stay and who needs to go. None of that matters. You can
No, it
still show
don't.
up and do you. And that's massively powerful to me, because I think that a lot of people would have leaned into that question and they'd be like, oh my God, let me make up something that sounds so decent and so dope. So I could, it could be a sound bite and it could go viral and all the things. But no, we're not here to show you how much Mac we could put on. Like, we here to take the makeup off and take all of the, all of the game and all of the stuff that you see on the social media streets. Now, don't get it twisted. We won't be cute, because I mean, this is what we do. But
Right.
we're gonna tell you about the parts that are not so cute. And we're gonna stand by that as much as
Girl,
we do
listen.
that edited image that you see on the gram.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to it. So
It
uh, so
is.
so Yana,
Yes.
tell the people how dope you are though. We are not about to leave you out. We is about to let these folks know why you are the passion strategist, why are you so amazing, and how you help people even go to the next level and strategize their brands, and how they're able to level up, and how open and honest you are with them for them to expand their brand
Yeah.
to something so totally different. But one thing I love about you is that you, before you actually get to someone's brand, you have a person tap into themselves first.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people don't realize when you have a brand, you are that brand. It's really not the brand working, it's you working.
Yes, it is.
It's not about the attitude of the brand, it's about your attitude. It's not about
Indeed.
the brand's energy, it's your energy.
All
So
day.
so a lot of people don't know this, but you be letting them you be getting them to it. So let the people know how you get them to it.
I'm cracking up. Look, that's what I mean. That will put you on with a smile. We'll be like, So, first, I'm gonna say thank you, Queen, for the amazing, amazing affirmation, because I think that's another thing that we as women miss opportunities to do, is affirm each other, right? And so that's one of the things that I'm real big on. So, three of my core values in my business are: I'm going to show up and serve you with passion, strategy, and authenticity. And those are the three things that I'm about helping you to tap into in your business and in your brand. And like you said, it starts with you before we get to it, right? Because we need to deal with you before we can talk about your baby, right? And so I'm all about helping you to understand. First of all, I'm a huge believer that everybody, like, literally has some measure, some mixture of creative in them. You know how you get like seasonings and all different stuff when you cooking, and you never bother to read the ingredients. You just go buy the Italian seasoning off the shelf, or you go buy the fish fry, and whatever you gonna make, you gonna make. But if you
Yeah.
turn and read those ingredients, guess what? It's salt in there somewhere. More likely than not, it's a little salt, even if it's just a sprinkle. And so I'm a believer that there's at least a sprinkle of creative in each one of us. But some of us are high in content on the creative, right? And so for me, I have a heart that beats for the creative entrepreneur. And what I always say is that creative is a lifestyle. It has its own language. And me, I'm your friendly brand translator, because so many of us, what happens is we fall down when somebody says, well, what do you do? Who do you do it for? And how do you bring value with it? And so I'm all about teaching you how to speak well of yourself and your brand, helping you to get clear using strategies that will elevate you into a place of clarity. So literally, I help you to get clear so that you can take over whatever year it may be. Might be your first year in business or your 30th year in business. There's always a place where you can get even more clear about what it is that you're doing as you steer your ship to success. And so it's vital to me to see you win. But here's the deal. Philly, we over here killing it right now, right? We got the Phillies and the Eagles on top of the game doing big things. But you want to know why? Because they have a playbook, because they have strategies that help them not just to win, but to win and then do it again. And that's what I do for my clients, right? I help you to win and win again, which means that we develop a culture of winning on purpose. It's all about success over sabotage over here in these passion strategy streets. And
Man.
if you connected to me, that's what we're going to do. What they say, all I do is win no matter what. That's what we're going to do no matter what. And that's not saying it's not going to be hard days. That's not saying that it's not going to be times when you want to quiet quit, because that's the new thing now. I'm a quiet quit. I ain't going to be loud about it. I'm going to just fade the black. No, we're not doing that. And so I'm always going to challenge you to show up for you. This ain't about your kids. This ain't about your husband. This ain't about your 9 to 5. This ain't about your mentor, your business coach. This is about you. You said that you wanted to give the world the gift of you. So I can't serve it for you, but I can help you to serve it to you, because you got to feed you before you can feed me. So it's moments like this that I really, honestly, I just get a euphoric high off of being able to be in a position where I can truly help somebody else to see, recognize, and celebrate the greatness that's in them. Because they look at you, right? And they see that on stage, and they see that, on planes, and they see that with the podcast and with the daycares and with all of these different business ventures going and bringing together, meetings of the minds like this. And they're like, where do I fit in? I'm here to help you figure out where you fit in, because believe me, you belong in this room. And the problem is you've been self-sabotaging for so long that you no longer know what the soundtrack of success sounds like. But I'm here to hit replay, and we're going to get it together today. That's what we're here to do. So when I say I am not looking forward to going through security. Oh, but I am looking forward to stepping up in this room. Okay. Because the airport, y'all know they stay flaky. But baby, when I catch this flight, okay, it's going to be all about the flight and Sunday night, because this is one of those moments where it's magic that's about to happen, because the caliber of women, I'm talking about the character, the heart, the stories, the struggles, the successes, and the transparency. It's all going to be in the room. And for you to be able to handpick all of these amazing connects that you bang with and bring them into a room, and it's no competition, it's strictly collaboration.
None.
Put me in, coach. Put me in. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am so excited. I'm more excited about the women from Akron of who's coming, because I be wanting to see women win so bad. Sometimes it be stressing me out. It be stressing me out, because it's like I know people see me, but they don't see me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I'm trying to put it out there for you. I'm trying to open the door for you. But it's like sometimes people are so afraid to even step out and take that step, or you got somebody in your ear that's hating and don't want to see you really step out, but not knowing you about to step into a blessing, because they see it, but you don't yet. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying? And it's
yes.
like it's so much out here. And that's why I'm so happy that I've always been different. Like
Hmm.
I always want to be different. I stress myself out so bad to make sure that I'm different from everybody so that I'm able to continue to do the things that I do. I don't even go to events here at home. I don't I
Yeah,
don't I don't go to them. I always traveled outside of town, but for me to be able to bring y'all here and y'all able to come here and just like elevate these women here, it's exciting because I feel like now, even though they may travel too, but they may not travel to in a proper event to a
yeah.
point where they don't really get what they wanted to gain. But for them coming to us this Sunday, you're gonna get everything and more.
Everything. Okay.
Yeah, like even just building a relationship or the connection.
Hmm.
Like most people, if Brittany was on here now, Brittany is a celebrity podcaster.
Absolutely.
Brittany do so much work with Own Network. I told her they need to put her on a payroll too.
Listen, I told her, I was like, girl, you need a reality show because you'll be a
Yes.
whole instant fan fave, like legit,
Yes,
legit.
as much as she does stuff for her own web network that could do with Tyler Perry and all of that, girl, you listen. It should be no business for you to lack. And then the way that Brittany has so many women that she represent on her as her clients,
Yeah.
like it is just super dope how she help her clients out, um to basically elevate. Brittany will get you a photo shoot. Brittany will get you a hairstylist. She'll get you an MUA. brittany
Yep.
is Brittany will produce your whole freaking photo shoot and everything all together, on top of finding you coverage on Sheen Magazine,
Yep.
Ebony Magazine,
Yep.
Black Enterprise, and anything that you want. She could get you to red carpets for
Absolutely.
BT, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Yep.
just the fact of how bad do you want it?
That's it. That's it. And I
It's
think
how
that's a
bad that you
good
want it.
point because of people like Brittany who are so amazingly gifted, but truly women centric, right? They absolutely, literally, she is in the business of helping women to win. Like that's what she does. It doesn't matter what your lane is. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter whether you're starting from the bottom or whether you're coming in already established in your celebrity lane. She's here for you, right? But so many times we get into rooms and we get into spaces where we have access, right? Which is the thing that everybody's like, I don't, well, I can't get in front of this person, or I can't get, coverage from that. You get access to a Britt Miller and you don't know what to do with it. And so that's why I'm loving the opportunity that's being presented this Sunday night is we're going to not only put you in front of the move makers and the game changers, but we're going to teach you how to finesse and how to develop and cultivate those relationships, like you said, and build your network and expand it. Exposure is the key to expansion. And so we can ready to expose y'all to some stuff that, like Vet said earlier, you may never have seen it, heard of it, known that it was a thing. You may not have even known that you needed this, that this was the key to your success. But we're going to bring all of this to y'all so we can bless you, bless your business, bless your brand, bless your life. And all because these two amazing women who are all about seeing other women winning decided to put their heads together, put their hearts to it, and really create a place where you can come and you can get everything that is supposed to be given, right? It's none of these come here so we can, get you to join our community and be getting you for a monthly stipend and give
No.
you no value. That's not what you're coming into the room to get, right? That's not even the heartbeat behind what this experience is. So I love, just knowing, like you said, that we literally get to connect with each other, that we get to plug each other in, that we get to pump each other up, that we get to celebrate and elevate together in this one space. So if you had to kind of, I guess, tell a lady who is like local, because you really just shared a few minutes ago that the excitement for you is to be able to bring this back home. because you've gone and been exposed, but now you're bringing it back home for the ones who haven't yet taken that flight, right? Because they're scared
Right.
to do it and do it right.
Right.
What can that Akron woman, because you know how we all have our neighborhoods, we from neighborhoods, right? So we already know like the mindset, the culture of it all. What, talk to that Akron sis that she don't know, she need to do this, she need to be in this room. Like, sis, why you need to be in this room?
They realize that they always been in the wrong rooms. They realize they always been in the wrong rooms, and also some of them realize that they need to let go of some friends
Mm,
that's holding them back. Like, even though we have years of relationships with certain people, we got to realize who is holding us back.
yeah,
You know, it takes a lot for you to get into a boss status, and it's so crazy because my mindset have shifted so much since the last time me and you talked, Yana. It has shifted so much to a point now my goals is millionaire goals.
yes, yes,
You know what I'm saying? It got that meal, multi millions. You know,
yes.
we gotta have this multi millions mindset, because
Hmm.
we have to keep reaching higher and higher. And once I've been in a room with different multi millionaires, you will sit there and look at how simple their life is.
Yeah,
Their life
yeah,
is so simple. And I'm sitting here like, I've been doing all of this all these years when all I had to do was this.
yep,
And so
yep.
that's why my tail is taking a break.
I know that's right. I know that's
Why
right.
I'm taking a break from November to probably March or April
Because
to
that's what the
literally,
millionaires do.
yes, to literally strategize and
Yes,
I listen to different millionaire podcasts. I read different books. I'm really seeking into even going to law school, business law right now.
let's
Um,
go.
I've been like doing a pre-practice for the LSAT and
Okay.
stuff, and just see if I could vibe with it or not. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking about doing that too, because I noticed a lot of us are business owners, but a lot of us really haven't done our in-depth research on how many multimillionaires that we have here in the United States that are bluntly rich as wealthy as ever,
Come on.
and they're off the radar.
Yep.
They are off the radar, and that's the type of level I want to get to, a point where I could be off the radar but it's just podcasts only.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know, and it is crazy because this is the step for it, for all of us to be able to get to that point. Imagine all of us in one room and we have a goal to hit 1 million before 2025, and we stay consistent with it, and we
Right.
stay on point. We cut off eating out. We
Yep.
work on our health and
Yep.
working out. We start eating fruits and vegetables. We just like transition our whole life until 2025, starting Sunday. Just
Starting Sunday.
imagine where everybody will be at. You may not hit 1 million, but you probably could hit a quarter.
And you're gonna be closer to that goal than you were when you started. That's for sure.
Yes, you're gonna be way closer to it. Like, seriously, even you getting 100K is even amazing.
That's right.
You
That's right.
know, and it's possible because all the women in the room, you're a strategist. You can help people with strategy. And
Yes.
then we got so many other women on the panel that can help women get to different places. And all we have to do is discipline ourselves. That's it. That's the only thing we got to do is discipline ourselves to actually get to that level, and
Hmm.
we are able to do all the things that we want to do and fall off the radar. And
And I
that's it.
love the fact that you are. But see, this is what I mean, and I want the people to really catch the gem that you are. Right? I like to tell my tribe, listen, get your pen and get these gems. I want y'all to literally get in, and get the gem that is that, right? That is Brit, right? That is each of these ladies coming to you on this panel, because there is such a level of transparency and authenticity that you're going to experience that you will not get in most of these social media streets. And it's going to allow you to see yourself, find yourself, and believe in yourself where you may not have before you came into this room. And so I'm excited that people are going to come and they're going to be encouraged, they're going to be empowered, they're going to be educated, right? And it's going to be one of those life-changing moments if you get in the room and you come and let it do what it's supposed to do for you. Because there's no way that you're going to be able to be around that kind of greatness. There's no way you're going to be able to be around that level of positivity, that level of forward movement and commitment and sisterhood and community. There's no way that you're going to be in there and it not rub off on you. There's no way. It's like, you ever been to a hookah bar, a cigar bar, and you come out and you smell like the smoke, you smell like the
Wonderful.
environment you were in. You won't come out of here smelling like what Vet just said, the millionaire mindset. You won't come out smelling like a mogul on the move. You won't come out smelling like somebody that's moving forward, that's a game changer and a trailblazer, because that's the perfume that's going to be in the room.
Yeah.
So who don't want to smell like millions? Who don't want to smell like miracles? Who don't want
Yes,
to smell
ma'am.
like my wildest dreams? Who don't want to smell like that, right? And so I'm telling you, you gotta get in this room. I am excited to host you, okay? But when
Thank
I tell you what
you.
makes me even more excited is to be able to toast you. Like that said, we're gonna come together, we're gonna make some commitments, and we're gonna check back in. And when we check in, we should see progress. And we
Yeah.
should see nothing less than success. And we're gonna measure and we're gonna celebrate every milestone along the way. And I don't know about you, I can't wait till we toast to this year and the next one too, because it's
Oh
going
yeah.
down. This is the start of
Yeah.
a movement, and I'm
Yeah.
like, and that called her girl. She didn't forget about her girl in Philly. Let's go,
You
go.
already know. You already know. Lifetime.
Yes.
Lifetime warranty.
Like I'm so excited. Like, and I always love to see you when you like give us a little glimpse and you might be like having like a self-care or mindfulness moment one day. Another day you might let us get a sneak peek of your prayer routine. Another day you might give us a little taste of what it is to be on your day-to-day grind to, literally manage all of these multiple millionaire opportunities that you have going right now. And you never neglect to help us to navigate that. It's sweat. It's blood, sweat, and tears in every single aspect of this. And this is not something you just started this year, right? This has been years in the making, years in the working, years in the evolving and all of these things. And so I love every time I see you win, it makes me smile because I'm like, look at my sis. She did it again. She did it again. And it's such a genuine thing because you love to see good things happen to great people,
I
right?
do.
Especially a person like you that does not mind lending your voice, preparing a platform, and just being a connector so that somebody else can come into a place where they really realize the grace that's on them. And I'm just like, you are one of my favorite people on the planet, but you just being who you are, because this is not an act. This is not something you put on when the lights come on and the mic is
Nah.
turned on. This is that on phone. This is that on a text. This is that, right? And I just love to see it. And I love that other people are going to get to see it and experience it live and in person. So, where do you all want them to go? I know I've been sending all of the folks to go on over there to woman talk, get those tickets, okay? But in Akron, is it somewhere they need to go? Is it a number they need to call? What they need to do to get a hold of you?
They need to just get to it. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, I want everyone to get to 1750 Goodyear Boulevard in Akron, Ohio. It's on the east side of Akron. I'm really excited about it. It's at the Goody Studios. It's another podcast studio that is
Let's
super
go.
super dope. I want y'all to just be ready and prepared for this because even with it being a podcast studio, I can introduce you guys into certain things. Um like we were saying, like as far as as far as strategy and content. A lot of people are stuck with content. They don't even know which level to go with content. So us being at the studio, y'all don't know how important it is to have headshots.
That's right.
Y'all don't know how important it is to have things on point. Most of the time when you see me live, you see graphics. You see
Yes.
clean
Come
graphics.
on.
You got to have clean graphics. You got
Yes.
to have clean videos. You can have this simple iPhone. This is all I use when you see my content is an iPhone. You just have to set your settings at a certain way for you to have clean videos as though you use the HD camera. It's
Come
so
on.
many simple things that you guys can do for you to be able to elevate your content because it's so important. Also, how important it is, as far as doing your content, is when to post and when not to
Mm-hmm.
post, how to create viral videos, and how to recognize viral music sounds, things of that nature. And you have to also, I could teach you how to learn your audience, what they like and dislike. It's a lot of things that come with that as far as us being at this studio, because I can show you examples. I can help you be able to do that for your content and whatever you're trying to do, because marketing is everything, even though marketing is ghetto.
Just
It
like adulting.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It takes a lot of work. It
Yeah.
takes so much work. But if you want your brand to go to the next level, these are the things that you look for. And that's why you have Ayana and you have other women on the panel that can help you. And even when you want, like I said, even if you want features or any of that, Brit is for
Mm-hmm.
that too.
Yeah.
So it's different things. And Yana, we is not about to sit up here and pass by like you ain't got the hottest podcast in Philly
I'm
either.
crying.
Because
I'm
we not about to
crying.
do that when you done had that dope event in Philly with the cigars, looking like
Wait
a
a
whole
minute.
moon, a
That be
Harlem
pulling the
night.
session. That be pulling your card real quick. Like, what we not gonna do? What we not gonna do?
We is
I
not
am
about to
cracking
do
up.
that because you had a whole Harlem Nights vibe. Don't shoot my pinky toe type vibe. So you need to tell these folks about your podcast too
Yes.
and how
Listen,
fire it
you
is.
know I come to serve, okay? So when that
No,
passes me the mic, I will absolutely show up right. But I'm here to
yeah.
serve her, and I'm so excited to do it. But I appreciate you again. It's the affirmation for me every time we meet, right? So yes, that is putting y'all down. My community is like I said, I have a heart for creators because I am a creative, right? And so yes, I am a strategist, but I'm also a host. I am a brand translator. I am a podcaster. So y'all check it out. Go to Spotify, Apple, Google, Stitcher, Anchor, all the things. Creatives Unscripted is the name of the podcast. And what I aim to do there is bring creatives to a place where they can get vulnerable, they can get authentic, and they can really drop gems that sometimes they don't even know they had in them, right? One of my favorite compliments whenever I have a guest sit with me on my podcast is, man, nobody ever asked me that. Ooh, that's a good question.
I
I
said
love
that.
that. Okay, that gives me so much joy. But I love that podcast scenario because I feel like it's such an amazing way to connect. Where it's not always like this whole lights, camera, action dynamic. It's nothing red carpet about it. It's keep it real, and it speak to, it speak to your tribe because there's a vibe amongst creatives that's something different. Like I said, I my mantra is this: creative is a lifestyle. It has its own language. And me, I'm the brand translator. So that's what I do. So I love having that platform to be able to amplify the voices for all of you. So y'all check out Creatives Unscripted, the podcast. And that was telling you guys about one of my babies, right? So that and Britt have curated this space for you guys. And I took the opportunity last year, no, earlier this year. What am I saying? Jesus, I'm already in 2024. Okay. But in February of 2023, I debuted the Speak Easy Experience. And the Speak Easy Experience is it was my answer to this problem where a creative is given an opportunity, they're given a mic, and they're like, "Hey, what's your name? What do you do?" And they are stuck. They are stuck on stupid. They have no idea how to answer that question, how to show up, how to serve, and how to leave people with the understanding that they are the undeniable choice. Like you need you have a problem, you need somebody to solve it. I'm the solution, right? And so it annoyed me to see all of these people like on TV and on these podcasts and everywhere else, and they cannot speak. They cannot speak, and it just drove me insane. And so instead of me like throwing shade, like you sound crazy, no, I was like, I need to do something about this. And so I assembled a group of creatives all in different lanes in a room in a very intimate environment. And yes, we went in, we had a whole theme situation. It was all Black, everything Black, excellence in Black History Month. And it was the Speak Easy experience. And that was the introduction, like I said. So y'all look out for the Speak Easy experience. It ain't over. Baby, when we come back, it's going to be on a whole nother level. You might not even recognize it, okay? And I'm going to tell you what, you should have got in on the ground floor, because when we come back, I'm just saying, you know how you need a little access card to get into the penthouse? Baby, it's about to level up. It's about to level up. So it's not even going to be the speakeasy experience alone. It's going to be a little bit of sauce on that thing to take it to a whole nother offering for the people, okay? Give the people what they want. That's what we're going to do.
It was definitely a vibe. It was a vibe for real.
Yes. And listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all a secret now. It's going on the road. So that means it might be in a city near you. And all I'm gonna say is you better make it do what it do. When the tickets get posted, you better get in the room. You better get in the room and go quickly.
That means you need to come to Akron, okay?
Girl, you ain't saying nothing but a word. Because you already told me all the places I need to know and where I need to go. So I'm gonna already know where to host it at. We already know Betty's gonna be in the building, right? She's gonna be a big part of it. So y'all need to come and y'all need to support and absolutely be on the lookout, because like Vet said, there's so many things that we don't realize that we absolutely need to have, from the headshot to the marketing to the language, right? All of these things to represent ourselves in business and beyond and represent well. So we're all doing our part, you know, as the lady moguls that we are, to help to enhance you, to help to, you know, stir the sauce, so to speak. And we want you to be able to represent with clarity and confidence in your ability. So this is why we serve the way that we serve, but we want to get you to step onto a stage of your own so that you can do what you're supposed to do too. Because this is not us four and no more. Like, this ain't about me, that Britt, you know, and one more person. No. This is about the more the merrier. We want this expansion to happen. We want the growth of the network, and we want to take over the universe. Forget the city. We want to go to the universe. We want to take the planet to a whole nother level. And that's exactly why I think that this tribe is going to be something special in Akron this Sunday.
I'm really excited about it. I really am, because it's just everybody is going to learn so much.
Yes, girl, I'm lining up. What you mean? I'm be like, that I'm first. Wait a minute, what you saying? What you saying, girl?
For real, because it's just so much. Like, I want to see their faces. I want to see everyone's facial expression when y'all get to talking and vibing and everything, because I know for a fact everybody that comes to that event is going to leave out feeling good.
Yeah.
They're really going to feel good about themselves. And it's just so rare, because y'all know I've been to events and I'm like, I wasted all my time.
Girl,
I'm in here and I ain't learned nothing. They ain't did nothing, you know, and it's so dope also because it's so intimate.
Yes.
We don't have a big crowd. That's another thing that I love, because everybody is going to be able to interact with each other in a proper way, so it won't be so many at once, and we can't help everyone, you know.
I love it.
It's going to be a way that we are able to touch everyone in some form or fashion, so that they're able to understand, okay, what do I need to do for me to do this for myself and my event. Yeah, it's just that status, man. It's just everybody need it. They really do. They really do.
I love the fact that you said everybody that's in that room is going to get served. And there is nothing like waiting in a line. You ever now, some of these wonderful baby Gen Z people, y'all don't know nothing about waiting in line for when the CD dropped or when the sneaker came out. Y'all don't know nothing about that because y'all
Yeah,
just bought everything on day on
When
Amazon.
them Jordans come
But
out.
it used to be a whole situation where you would line your butt up around that block and you would wait. And God forbid they ran out before you got served. But we're not talking about that in this room. We talking about every single lady will be served. And I love that because if that does not make you want to get in this room, I don't know what else to tell you, sis. I don't know because this thing is coming piping hot. Everybody is passionate. Everybody is fired up and ready to go. And I'm trying to tell you, y'all know how much a gallon of gas costs. Y'all know how much these flights cost. So listen, we are investing in you before we even see you. Getting on the
Yeah.
plane is an investment in you, right? Showing up for you and leaving our businesses and our families and all these things to come and to add value into this room is because we see you and we believe in you. And we want to see you be the best you can possibly be. So that when you finish, when it's all said and done, and you're about to turn out the lights, what's going to let you know that it was mission accomplished on Sunday night?
Girl, seeing them smiles on everyone's face and just them coming into the group, into
Mhm.
our Boss Collective group on Facebook, and for them to express that, just express how amazing it was and how they learned so much. Because the fact that we're still having an event, we still have this group, and we still gonna be going live in this group. We
Yeah,
still gonna communicate and everything. Like right now, I have this group on what 5 different platforms right now. We live on 5 different
let's
platforms.
go. Let's
But
go.
after this event, we just gonna be live on this one platform.
Just one,
And
y'all.
yes, just this one platform. And if anyone have someone that they know that need the help that didn't come to the event, welcome them into it too.
Yeah,
Because a lot of times we gotta test drive it before we actually see if it's cool.
that's
And
it.
and if it's cool, that's when we could welcome other people into it. Because some people be like, man, I ain't got time for that no more, man. I'm
Mhm.
done. I'm over it. It's the same old as any other group. But no, this is totally different. And I can say that I'm at a level in my life right now where I'm surrounded by women who carry the same heart and passion as me.
Yeah,
And it's a beautiful feeling.
yes.
And it's so peaceful.
And it's so very much deserved because I think that, for all of the ups and the downs, for all of the things that you've been through in the shadows and in the background, it's so well deserved for you to have the sun shining on you now. Like, and for you, like you said, to be in a place of peace
Oh
that's
yeah.
genuine, right? That you wake up in peace, that you lay down in peace. Like it's just so um I mean, no, it could not be more well deserved. So I'm just that does my heart good to see you and to feel you in that place and in that space. And I think again, ladies, you got to realize this is what you're about to enter into, right? So this whole experience was curated in peace, right?
Yes, it
And with
was.
pleasure, right? It's a joy to put this together for you so that you have a place to become the best of you. And we are just excited to see everybody shine. Like you said, everybody smile, everybody come and be served and feel loved and feel worthy, right? And be ready when they leave to do this thing on another level because that's the challenge. At the end of the day, you better come out saying, I'm on a new level.
Yep. You better.
Better, better. Okay.
What I do want is everyone to understand that the seats are limited, and also make sure you get your ticket
Yes.
now. And most importantly, this event is free. This is a free event for you to
Rewind, rewind,
free
rewind.
event.
I want because I need people to like we gotta pause for that cause right there. You know how you ain't letting me get out of here without talking about certain things. We're not gonna let that get out of here without telling the truth, okay? Um How many of the last few events that you've been to, networking or otherwise, have been free?
None of them been free.
Oh,
Most of them been $200 or more.
and she just said, "Get your ticket. It's free."
Yeah.
Akron, Ohio, and
Yeah.
surrounding cities and states. Do
Yeah.
not play with me because when
This
is the
is
next time you gonna get something for what? Free. At this
yeah.
level, at this caliber, I'm telling you, this is not something you cannot, literally, you can't afford to miss it. Literally.
Yeah, you really can't because the type of information that's given to you to multiple women, these women have consultant fees.
Yes.
And the consultant fee alone is probably the lowest fee you gonna get for the first 15 minutes.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about no 30 minutes or an hour. I'm talking about 15 minutes. But the fact that you getting ready to get these women from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. and hear them speak for a good 45 minutes, two different panels
Yes.
for free. That's thousands of dollars in one room if you get information from each woman. I'ma just be honest. It's thousands of dollars. Brittany alone is 1,000 plus.
And you
You-
didn't have to pay nobody's travel fee, nobody's lodging,
No, I didn't have
food,
these women
none of
is
that.
coming and that I do want to stress that. Um, these women is coming here for free. I didn't have to buy their ticket. I didn't have to pay for their room. I didn't have to do absolutely nothing for them to get here. And this is my whole point of this is how you present yourself is very important. How
Yes.
you treat people is very important,
Yes.
and it goes a long way because I've known these women for years. And even though we don't talk every day, we always pick up where we left off and we always treat each other the same. And when we really need each other,
Yes,
oh,
indeed.
they coming through. They
Heavy.
coming through. And that's just so important to have that. And I appreciate it so much because I know y'all be charging, man. y'all, be, y'all be charging. And y'all charge hefty fees. And this is even something that y'all could even put out there with women of how they should charge and
Yes.
not back down off of it and respect it, you know? And it's just I have so much respect for y'all to even just take this trip down here for the weekend and to even take time out for that, especially with this messed up economy too. Girl,
Listen.
please. Listen.
Listen, but
this
we
is
coming
this is
through. We
yes,
coming
this
through
is
because we
one.
value the sisterhood that we have with you and the ability to be able to impact and influence the next generation, the next wave of sisters that are coming through to change the game. It's a value proposition for me. I mean, it's like,
It
again,
is.
how can you miss this? How can you turn this down? How can you not want to be a part of pouring into somebody else and their art and their self-worth and all of these wonderful things that build a business that's built to last, right? We want sustainability in these streets. We're not here to be a internet sensation, for 5 minutes and then you can't find me. That's not what we
Yep.
building. That's not what we doing. That's not why we coming. So I'm just, like I said, I'm honored to be one in the number. I am so excited to be
I'm
able to
excited too.
serve alongside such greatness and to truly be able to say, like, no, this is my sis. Like, whether it's up or it's down, this is my sis.
Oh
And we
yeah.
got each other's back. And it's really like that, like for real.
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah.
It's going. So I want you all to know that if you don't see it in the comments, I put it in the comments the the link for the event. Um
Yes.
you still have time. I think we only got a little bit tickets left. I think we got about 10 left.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we got 10 tickets left. So make
Let's get
sure
it.
y'all register on our jot form so that you're able to come into the event.
Hmm.
Once they're sold out, they're sold out. Um, you have to wait to the next event. I'm also thinking about doing it virtually. So that's in the works. I'm just waiting on confirmation for Brit right now, and
Yeah.
you'll be able to at least watch it. So that's one of the goals as well right now. And also I want to bring to y'all's attention is that I have a entrepreneurship event that is going to be held Saturday at my podcast studio.
Okay,
And
with the prequel. Come on.
yes, I would like for y'all to come. I gotta see exactly the time because I really want y'all to come to this. It's gonna be super dope. It's basically help you with anxiety and entrepreneurship. It's just a wide range
Yes.
of it. So Akia, the therapist, she will
Come
be
on. Shout out
here.
Akia. That's it.
Yes.
We hit y'all
Akia,
on all fronts, okay? Your
yes,
mental health
y'all.
is just as important as your financial health, okay? So
Tell it.
let's go.
Yes, and I'm trying to I'm so happy that y'all that y'all coming because y'all understand that too. And even me with my personal experience with mental health and everything,
Hmm.
once y'all hit certain levels of entrepreneurship and when you keep going and when you don't see nothing moving and different things, y'all got to understand your mental health is so important
Yes.
because being a business owner is sound and look cool on social media, but on the back end is real vicious. It could kill you, honestly. i'm not
Sis.
even go I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It can.
Oh my God.
And so with Akia coming here for anxiety and entrepreneurship workshop, I really feel like you guys should come and
Yes.
check out this workshop. I have the link on my personal Facebook page. I will also add it into the group as well so that you guys can sign up for this free workshop. It's from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. that Akia
Yes.
is going to be here, and we just gonna be vibing in here even before and after with the music or whatever.
That's it.
We just gonna vibe off. But at the same time, I really want y'all to sign up for this workshop. The seats are limited with this workshop, so if you in there, you in there. If you ain't, I will figure out ways for her to be able to do it again virtually, and we could just come together and do it. But I really want y'all to look into that because your mental health matters a
Yes.
lot. It
Yes.
matters a lot. So Akia, she gonna come through, y'all.
So we just got, I'm telling you, it's a lineup of nothing but hitters. When I say, okay, I'm trying to, y'all just look, I'm about to jump out of my chair, but I'm trying to tell y'all, you need to be there. But the one thing you gotta get on top of before we get out of here, you gotta let the people know your first love, you always start at home. But can I just tell y'all that is already on the move? Can you tell them about this pop-up situation that's happening? Because you coming to my neck of the woods next. I'm
Yes.
excited about it. I'm excited.
Yes, I'm excited because not only we about to have Life Heard podcast and Woman to Woman talk here in Akron, we're also going to be in Philly next.
Philly, stand up.
So this Philly pop up shop is going to be a great vibe, just like we about to have here. It's going to be everything. So if y'all didn't get enough in Akron, y'all are willing to travel to Philly and actually get to know other people as
Yes.
well in the Philly location because me and Britt taking this everywhere. Actually, you know what's so crazy? Because I know we got to go on IG, but me and Britt was just talking about doing North Carolina and Arizona next.
Let's go. It's
Yep.
the north, the south, the east, the west, the midwest. It's a takeover. It's a
Yep.
takeover. And I'm just glad again.
In
Listen, I get to come out
Chicago.
there, but then you coming over here for the win. I cannot wait. Okay. So
Yes.
11/11, it is going down. It's pop up. It's the City Girls Boss Collective pop up here in Philly. I mean, you know we over here winning. So y'all need to come over here and be a part of the winning team,
Yes.
and let's follow through with your dreams over here in Philly, okay? So Woman to Woman Talk, Lifer Podcast, they are presenting to you a pop-up that is going to absolutely blow your mind and level you all the way up. So meet us in Ohio. I'm gonna tell y'all the secret. You can actually drive from Ohio to PA. Did y'all know that? Like literally, they call PA, the Keystone State, because we connected to a whole bunch of y'all, right? It's a little drive. It ain't that long. The flight is even shorter, but it's
Yeah,
doable. So get
yeah,
your butt in the hoopty, come on down and get you a cheesesteak, because that's what y'all like to do. Run up the Rocky Steps and get you a cheesesteak.
yeah.
I'll allow it this one time. But come and be a part of something that is different. Come and be a part of something that's going to expose you, expand you, and get you the experience of a lifetime. You want to be a part of this pop-up. It's 11/11. But we talking about this Sunday night. It's the kickoff. It's going down. And we got a prequel. It's a tailgate. It's a warm-up Saturday night. Your
Yes.
mental health matters. So let's get our business brains, our business bods, and our business best all together. Nothing less.
Okay.
Success and nothing less. Okay.
You better stop playing, y'all. Well, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys gathered up a lot of information. I hope our conversation motivated you to even feel good about coming or feel good about getting your ticket now before they get sold out
That
for
part.
you to be able to come, because it's just so important. And I promise y'all are going to love it. You really are going to love it. So right now, me and Yana, we getting ready to switch over to
Time to hop, y'all.
yes, we getting ready to go to Instagram right now with
Yes.
our audience over there, so
Yes.
we can fill them in and let them know, because we do got a lot of people that's just flying in from out of town, but
Mhm.
I want some people in my city to come too.
Listen, big up to Akron. Let's go. Do it big, Akron. Show
Yes,
up and show out. It's your time. It's your city. Let's go. Let's see it. But I'm
yes.
just saying, then we gonna come over here and we gonna be it over here in Philly too. So at the Passion Strategist on Instagram, we get ready to run on over there. And that you gotta drop which handle you gonna be signing
I'm
on
going
from.
to be on Life Heard podcast,
There you
so
go. So let's
come
get it in,
through.
y'all. Meet us over there. Listen, it ain't even 10 yet. Let's go. It's early for the creators. Let's have a party. Let's keep it going.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Good night.
Good night.